Well, hello and welcome to NEWUP Weather News for our Sunday update. It's probably becoming a broken record when you hear me say it's going to be a quiet week this week. It's going to be a pretty calm and quiet week.
This is going to be a very quiet week weather-wise. Pretty quiet week overall.
But we're going to have another one. We're going to take a look at the models. There is a possibility for a little bit of snow later this week. Now, we thought it was going to be light snow this past week, but it ended up being a fairly moderate snow for some folks. There were some places across Oneida County and Langlade and Marinette County, Oconto County, that saw between 3 to 6 inches of snow on that storm. That was a little bit of an overproducer, but I don't necessarily think this one's going to be exactly the same. And when you look at the models, I think you'll see why. So let's go ahead and take you into the models for this week, and we'll show you what's up ahead weather-wise for your week ahead. We're going to start with the GFS model, and you're going to notice that, like the last couple weeks, it's pretty quiet all throughout. There's not going to be a lot going on. The big story is going to be the warm up again. We're going to be seeing warmer temperatures. So for the folks that were wanting this snow to stick around, unfortunately, it's going to struggle a little bit. So you're going to see towards the end of the week, there's a little bit of a low pressure system that passes to our south with some rain. But then you'll notice the little bit of snow there in the upper peninsula. Like I said, it really isn't that pronounced, especially on the GFS model. It's a little bit more pronounced on the European model. We'll see that in a second. But after that little bit of snow Friday, Saturday, clears right out. The rest of the weekend is good. Taking a look at the European model, you're going to see the same thing, where you're just going to see quiet weather conditions. You might have noticed right at the start of the model run that little bit of lake effect snow. Some of you folks might have had some lake effect snow this morning, especially in the northern portions of the upper peninsula. I know even here in Florence we had some flakes, and I want to attribute that to lake effect snow, at least I think it was. You're going to notice that low pressure system moving to our south, and then again, you're going to see this little swath of some snow that's going to come through Friday into Saturday. Not anything to write home about. I really don't think this is going to be anything alarming or anything that we need to worry about. Now, I said that last time. I don't want to let you down, but anyway. High temperatures on Monday, going to be in the low to mid 30s, and then you're going to notice that we're going to get a big warm up. Here's Tuesday. This is the GFS model, by the way. Upper 30s to low 40s. Same thing here. Places in southern Wisconsin could be pushing 50 in southern Michigan as well. And then the temperatures are pretty much going to stay the same throughout, cooling down into the 20s at night. And then at the weekend, you're going to notice there will be a bit of a cool off Friday, Saturday, but then we're going to rebound nicely on Sunday, at least according to the GFS model. Taking it to the European model, you will see more of the same. You're going to see those low to mid 30s, and then upper 30s to low 40s as the week goes on. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are going to be your winter days, I think, as far as the warmer weather. Now, if you're looking for that winter weather, the winter days are going to be Friday, Saturday, with those cooler temperatures help hang on to whatever snow we've got, and then you're going to notice that bump up in temperatures. I even snuck this in here. Monday, we could be seeing temperatures in the 50s, and that's a week from tomorrow. Taking a look at the 7-day forecast, you can see that we're going to be partly to mostly sunny for most of the week. At least that's what I'm thinking. It's going to be a little less gloomy this week than it was last week. You can see that those temperatures are going to be hovering in those low to mid 30s to start the week, but then they're going to quickly bounce up into the upper 30s to low 40s Tuesday, Wednesday, and even a little bit on Thursday. I think there might even be a little bit warmer than that. I might have had some slip-ups there in the typing there, but I think that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are going to be your warmer days. We will be cooler at night, so the melting will be mitigated a little bit by the cooler weather at night. Also, if we get any clear nights, like you notice Monday's lows are pretty low. Northeast Wisconsin could see lows as cold as positive 9 degrees. And I think that that's because if we get a clear night, that's going to allow those temperatures to drop off, especially considering we still have that fresh snowpack on the ground. You notice I did put in on Friday the possibility of some snow, primarily to the north in the upper peninsula and then along the Menominee River, pretty much running from Florence County down Menominee County towards Marinette, Menominee. I think it's going to be isolated to that area, so folks in west or north central Wisconsin or western counties, Vilas, Oneida, even like Gogebic and Ontonagon County may not get into that except unless it's lake effect snow. Saturday looks like it's going to be our best opportunity for sun, and the temperatures are going to rebound again by the end of the week. And you'll notice that it says cooler in the Keweenaw. I think folks that are closer to the lake will not see those temperatures in the 40s like maybe we'd like. But we are going to be looking at much warmer temperatures this week, and then a little bit of a cool off towards the weekend, and then again, much warmer temperatures to round out the week. climate forecasting system is still liking the idea of a more potent weather system coming in towards the end of the month. This is the end of February, and you're going to see that low pressure system coming in. Looks like it might bring us mostly rain to the eastern parts, and then again, a 1-2 punch in the front part of March. We'll just have to see if that really comes to fruition. It's been leaning on this now for the last couple of weeks that there's going to be something going on in that last tail end of February, first part of March timeframe. So I will be keeping an eye on that, and I'll be sure to keep you posted. We're still obviously 2 weeks out from that, so a lot can change, but it's been pretty consistent throughout that it's going to be wanting to put a larger system in the area as we get closer to the end of the month or the beginning of March. But really the take-home story this week is going to be those warmer temperatures. Again, it's going to probably wipe out a lot of the snow that we saw this past week. If not, it's going to put a pretty big dent in it. So if you're really pulling for those winter weather activities, you're gonna unfortunately be sad that you will be missing out on some of that. But if you're looking for those warmer temperatures, you're going to be getting more of that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for checking into the Sunday weather update here on NEWUP Weather News on Facebook or on YouTube, and you can also find the video on Facebook. I'll be putting out another video next week, and in 2 weeks, that would be Sunday, March 3rd, I will be taking the weekend off. So you'll have a Sunday update next week, but then in 2 weeks, I will be taking that Sunday off. I've got some family plans that weekend, so there will be no Sunday update on Sunday, March 3rd, unless there's a real big storm coming through. I'll try to get some information out in the lead up time to that. Like I said, the models have been kind of leaning towards that, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But for now, it'll be Sunday update as usual next week. I'll keep you posted on the Friday, Saturday system. If I need to push out information on that, I will. Otherwise, in 2 weeks, we'll be taking the week off, and then we'll come back ready to roll in March. So thanks again so much for tuning in, and have a wonderful rest of your evening. Climate. You notice the low pressure system coming. Jiminy Christmas.